Imagine a world where the rich keep their secrets hidden from you, where they tell you to stay in school, get a job, and work hard, but they never teach you how to make money, where they want you to remain poor and dependent on them. That was the world I grew up in. My father was a well-educated man, but he knew nothing about money. He worked for the government and he believed that was the best way to live. He told me to follow his footsteps and I would be successful. But I had a different vision. I wanted to learn about money. I wanted to be free. So I asked my father, why don't we learn about money in school? He said, because the government doesn't want us to. He said, they control what we learn and what we don't learn. He said, they don't want us to be rich. They want us to be obedient. I was shocked. I said, but isn't money important? He said, no, your job is important. I said, but don't we need money to live? He said, no, you just need a job. I said, but isn't the goal of a job to make money? He said, no, the goal of a job is to have a job. I was confused. I said, then how do I learn about money? He said, if you want to learn about money, go ask your best friend's father. He said, he's an entrepreneur. He knows about money. He said, I'm an employee. I don't know anything about money. He said, that's the difference. I was curious. I said, what's the difference? He said, the difference is that an entrepreneur creates money and an employee earns money. He said an entrepreneur solves problems and an employee follows orders. He said an entrepreneur takes risks and an employee plays it safe. He said an entrepreneur must know about money or he will fail. He said an employee doesn't have to know about money because someone else will take care of him. I was intrigued. I said, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to create money. I want to solve problems. I want to take risks. I want to be free. So I took my father's advice and I went to see my best friend's father. I knocked on his door and I said, hey, I'm here 9 years old. Teach me about money. He said, get lost, kid. I'm busy. But I didn't give up. I kept coming back day after day, week after week, month after month. I showed him that I was serious, that I was willing to learn, that I was hungry for knowledge. And finally, he agreed to teach me about money on one condition. He said, I will never pay you. He said, the moment I pay you, you would think like an employee. He said, that's the trap. He said, entrepreneurs work for free. I was puzzled. I said, how can I work for free? How can I make money? He said, that's what entrepreneurs figure out. He said, you have to use your mind, your creativity, your resourcefulness. He said, you have to find a way to add value to others and they will pay you for it. So I worked for free and I learned from him. He gave me tasks. He gave me challenges. He gave me feedback. He taught me how to think, how to act, how to be an entrepreneur. And one day, he revealed to me the most powerful formula for making money. He said, there are many ways to become rich, but one of the simplest and most effective is based on the game of Monopoly. He said, it's still true today. He said, it's 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. I was amazed. Yeah, I said, what does that mean? He said, it means that you start small, you buy low, you sell high, you reinvest your profits, you leverage your asset, you build your portfolio, you diversify your income, you scale your business, you create your empire. He said, it means that you turn 4 greenhouses into 1 red hotel. I was inspired. I said, is that all there is? He said, that's it. He said, that's the essence of entrepreneurship. He said, that's the magic of money. And then he asked me, what do you think I'm doing? I said, I don't know. He said, I'm playing Monopoly in real life. He said, I'm turning 4 greenhouses into 1 red hotel. And then he took me out and he showed me his greenhouses and his red hotel and his cars and his boats and his islands and his legacy. And I was blown away. I said, wow, you're amazing. You're a genius. You're a legend. And he said, no, I'm not. I'm just an entrepreneur. I'm just a student of money. I'm just a player of Monopoly. And he said, you can be too. You can be anything you want. You can do anything you want. You can have anything you want. You just have to learn about money. You just have to play the game. You just have to follow the formula. 4 green houses, 1 red hotel. That's the story of how I learned about money. That's the story of how I became rich. That's the story of how I changed my life. And that's the story I want to share with you today. Because I believe that you have the potential to be an entrepreneur. I believe that you have the power to create money. I believe that you have the right to be free. But you have to make a choice. You have to decide what kind of life you want. You have to decide what kind of person you want to be. You have to decide what kind of game you want to play. Some people might wonder why I share this knowledge with others. Don't the rich people want to keep it a secret? Well, yeah, some of them do. They want to keep you poor by keeping you ignorant. But you know what? The poor always be around. But I remember this, when you say I can't afford it or I can't do that, you are limiting yourself. You are becoming what you say. My poor dad who had a PhD always said, do you think I'm made of money? I can't afford that. And my rich dad would say, that's why he's poor. Poor people say, I can't afford it. I can't do that, so I don't have time. They are making excuses. They are closing their minds. Do you want to be poor and listen to the lies of the rich? Do you want to be an employee and work for someone else's dream? Do you want to be a spectator and watch others play the game? Or do you want to be rich and learn the secrets of the wealth? Do you want to be an entrepreneur and work for your own vision? Do you want to be a player and play the game of money? The choice is yours. The opportunity is here. The time is now. Are you ready to play? Are you ready to win? Are you ready to change your life? If you are, then join me and let's play Monopoly. Let's turn 4 green houses into 1 red hotel. Let's create money. Let's be free. Thank you.